Stop building GPTs. Just stop. You need to do this instead. I made a GPT that I thought was going to grab the attention of the world. And I imagine people like beating down their DMs to get access to it. And it took me like a day or two to perfect the outputs, to write the bio, get my image nice, get the conversation starters looking good. And I put it out on Twitter expecting it to go gangbusters, and it was absolute crickets, and it just was a waste of my time. And I got pretty frustrated, but out of it, I've built a GPT Idea Evaluator to save myself time and hopefully to save your time too. So if you're like me, you have a lot of ideas, but you're not sure which ones to focus on. So what I've done is created this GPT, and really, you just pitch in your idea or your existing GPTs, and it'll rate it out of 10 and give you some suggestions to improve. So it'll rate your idea based on demand and the repeated use. You need to get people using this all the time, not just a once-off for fun. How difficult it's going to be for someone to replicate it. And then some monetization options, and it'll even suggest ways to monetize it. So I'd love if you give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I'll put a link to it in the description, but let me show you how it works now as well, so you can really get a better idea of it. So I have a couple of GPTs out there. The most successful one is the Socrates GPT, and it's got 600 chats. So I've thought about making a similar thing, and really let's see the feedback I get on it. So my idea is to do maybe a Winston Churchill GPT. He's quite a famous guy, a bit of a character, helped win World War II, so maybe he has some good advice for people. Let's see what our report card is going to be. And the results are in. This idea got 4.6 out of 10. Oh, that's pretty harsh, but that could maybe save me a ton of time. So what it said here is quite interesting. Does it have a specific use case and an audience? And not really. I mean, 5 out of 10, maybe history enthusiasts or students, and it can provide information based on him, but maybe limited appeal. Demand and repeated use is the next category, 3 out of 10. Yeah, I think it would be kind of maybe interesting to use once, but there's a low potential probably for repeated use. And difficulty of replication pretty easily because he is a well-known figure. There's information widely available online, which would reduce barriers to replication. If I had some sort of unique data that I'd uploaded to the GPT, then it would be harder to replicate, but it's not that hard. So monetization options, 2 out of 10. Yeah, maybe affiliate marketing for books related to Winston Churchill, but direct monetization would be very hard. Uniqueness, okay, it's pretty unique. It's focused on Winston Churchill, but yeah, pretty overall score is not great. Ideally, for my ideas, I'm looking for 8 out of 10 or above, but we do get some advice to improve our ideas. So here's a good idea: broaden the scope to include other historical figures, of the era, or to attract a wider audience. So maybe key characters in World War II, or even, broader historical figures as well. And we could have our conversation starters like chat with Winston Churchill, chat with this person, chat with that one. Here's another good idea: partner with educational institutions for better monetization. So we could put a link in our GPT to maybe an online course or something like that. This is maybe a better idea as well. Integrate interactive elements like quizzes or historical scenarios. So that's a better idea as well. I think that if we implemented those, we could maybe just put that idea through our idea evaluator once again, maybe try and get it up further. But there's going to be some ideas that you definitely just abandon. I think why the Socrates one is more popular is because this idea of critical thinking is a big trend now, and the Stoic philosophy and all that stuff. So maybe that has a much broader use case because it's tapping into an existing trend. So that is my GPT Idea Evaluator. Give it a shot. Feedback welcome. Link is in the description. And I have a community online here. It's full of people building GPTs We are sharing feedback. We've got community challenges starting, free to join at the moment. So if you're interested, click below and join us on the inside. So like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to stay updated, and link to the community is linked below. Check it out. Thanks for watching.